signs, welcome to your April tarot overview. We're starting off with Luke James because tapping into fire signs energy, what came up was a lot of seductive energy, very feline like someone is, they see what they want and they are hunting their prey in a nice way. Um, it was very sexy, but also very powerful. Some other words that came up were the Emperor. I saw the Emperor card and regalness. So, for your reading, we're actually going to start fire signs with the tarot of sexual magic. I did pull a card from here for your energy earlier, and it came up 10 of Cups, so it was a lot about emotional fulfillment. But let's see what you guys can expect for the month of April. This is for fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. Aries, Leo, Sag. I don't know why I want to keep saying Libra. So a heavy emphasis on Libra energy. Some of you may be dealing with a Libra or have it in your chart highly aspected. Fire signs, I know you guys are probably loving April already. It's the first big dose of fire energy that we have had this year. It is very fast moving. I know you guys are loving it. Some of the other signs are struggling because you gotta show them how to keep up. Baby. We gotta show them how to keep up. So let's see what the overall theme for the month of April is for my fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. What is the overall theme for the month? What are they to learn? What are they to gain perspective on? Ooh. We have the High Priestess. Focus. Right. So we have the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck, but what came out was the Tower. Hopefully YouTube doesn't take me down. Okay. This came up in the all signs reading, but there is very much an energy of like people moving into healthy, loving, committed relationships, but the past lurking in the background. Now he is supposedly laying with this man's wife. We're not gonna show that. But the energy that I actually get from this card is like you guys trying to finally cut off a toxic ex, toxic work environment, friendship, whatever, and like this person not wanting to let you go, not wanting to cut that cord. And with this high priestess energy at the bottom, it's like you know what you have to do to move forward. Um, this high priestess has the key. She's holding the keys. You have the keys to move forward, but are we? Is that what we're doing? Um, what is the lesson from last month that we should carry into this month? What lessons from March will help us navigate April? For my fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag, what lessons from March can help them navigate? Ooh. Nine of Pentacles. So, whatever this is that you are cutting out, walking away from, whatever or whoever, in March, you were shown or given clues or had little aha moments of how this person really feels about you or how you're really viewed in a situation. Um, it also it woke you up to how powerful you are. Don't forget how powerful you are. If you just learned that lesson last month, don't you dare go into April with imposter syndrome. That is going to be, kind of lingering this month and trying to keep in. Aries, I know y'all not going for it. It's y'all season, even though I'm gonna tell on y'all deep down, we all know that behind closed doors, you are like a wreck because it's not perfect and you're beating yourself up. We're not gonna do that this month. Aries, especially, lean on your friends. Ooh, this just fell in my lap. There's an offer that presented itself in the last month or is about to. They're saying this week, but there's some type of offer that I feel like you're scared to indulge or you're scared that you're not ready. Don't let that imposter syndrome, don't let that fear hold you back. Come on, not my fire sign. Okay, so this is the lesson for this month. This is the lesson from last month that we need to carry into this one. Let's see, what is the goal for April for my fire signs? Where's the this is upside down in reverse, but four of swords, I cannot show this card. The goal is to get you out of your head. I feel like the reason this fire energy can feel it can fill a lot of us with anxiety, even though this is y'all energy, it's a lot. Um, and there's also a lot of air energy, but I feel like it can cause this level of anxiety because you feel like you can't keep up when really the whole purpose of moving you so quickly right now is to take your mind off those things that are coming up. Because for those of you who have been manifesting, especially with this past new moon or just since the year started, there are certain things coming up to the surface to finally be wiped away. Do not run from it. There's going to be a lot of uncomfortable conversations this month. And fire signs, please don't be out here slapping people. Okay? Don't I know they deserve it. I know that they pussy. I know, trust me, baby. I know. We know they, but that's the thing. We know that they're not gonna bust a grape in Welch's backyard. So, despite how some of these things are going to be presented to you, when I say these things, I mean how people feel, how people view you, and some of it is just motherfuckers. Excuse my language, but just really trying you repeatedly, and there are things coming to the surface for you to deal with. You can't keep walking away. You can't keep compartmentalizing. You have to face stuff head on. You have to speak from your heart. There is a lot of root, sacral, and solar plexus work that is going on this month, and that's where you really need to cleanse and focus on nurturing within your body. But it's crazy because as you work on this, it's like you using your heart and your voice is directly stirring up that root chakra. It's um, conjuring the Kundalini energy to rise within you, if you will. And the other thing that I have noticed about this month, just feeling the energy, it is, I told you, sexy, seductive is what I got at the beginning of your reading. Um, there's also going to be a lot of open, intimate conversations about pleasure, um, in many forms, not just within the bedroom, but pleasure and joy and sensuality in life. Um, very prevalent for you fire signs. We have Venus moving into Pisces tomorrow on the 5th. Um, that for you guys, Leo, you're gonna love it because it's gonna be very dreamy. Um, Definitely feel like you're gonna get the adoration you want with Venus and Pisces. Yeah, I hear it. Y'all are eating it up. We're loving it. And then we have Aries. Well, I'm sorry, Mercury and Aries until the 10th. So it is very upfront. It is bold, confident. It's nasty. It knows it. It doesn't care. You with it or what? But then Mercury moves into Taurus, and it is going to feel like a back and forth kind of, because Taurus is kind of stubborn. However, Taurus, when it comes to communication, is very direct. And Mercury is cool in Taurus, you know? It's a little slow moving, but it's cool. It can deal with being stubborn. So uh, as we go into that second full week of April, communication and action, Mars moving into Pisces later that week as well. I'm sorry, Pisces about that action. So Pisces is slap a hoe too. So, and Mercury and Taurus is gonna say what they gotta say, and Taurus is the type to walk away, but if you keep rapping and bothering them just for GP, they gonna beat your ass. So in the second week of April, fire signs, be cautious of leaning too hard into to disagreements or arguments to the point where, and this is something that your earth sign friends have in common, they will continue to argue just to win. And it doesn't even matter what side they're arguing, they just want to win. Don't fall for that, because like I said in the all signs video, we can learn from what happened at the Oscars simply because it is the energy for this month. Don't get so caught up in the moment that you do not think about how your actions are going to directly overshadow your accomplishments, your achievements, your blessings, your success. Um, there is a lot of good coming in with this energy. However, there are a lot of things that we are holding on to that are coming up to be dealt with, because you can't keep moving forward like this, and you got to get it off of you to move forward. Now, going into the third week, full week of April, the 17th through the 23rd, we will be entering into Taurus season. We have Earth Day that week, and it's gearing us up for the last week where we have another new moon on the very last day of April, in Taurus, along with a partial solar eclipse. So Overall, fire signs, it is very much about staying focused on the good and not doing this shit. Don't do this shit. Don't be calling people drunk. You are going to be realizing where you made mistakes. Same thing with people coming towards you. People are going to be trying to give apologies and understanding. Accepting someone's apology does not mean that you have to let them back into your life. And congratulations to Miss Jasmine Sullivan for her Grammy, sis. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Hmm. Please don't forget about me. Try not to worry more. Now, speaking of the energy of this song and the energy of this month, it keeps coming up some type of third party situation where somebody is moving into a loving relationship. They feel like they have found that one, their partner, or even if they're not there yet, like thinking future terms, they really like this person and want to move forward. However, there is a ex, a baby mama, that is involved. And if it is not romantically, and this is a job situation, this is like, for instance, you being an entrepreneur, but you went back into the workforce because you needed the money and it just made sense at the time. You were being practical. And now you are stepping back into your entrepreneur role. You're stepping back into your business and getting caught up mentally on that 9 to 5 hamster wheel again, forgetting like, no, this is just a means to an end. This is not my passion. This is not my purpose. I need to stay focused on my purpose. I need to stay focused on my goal. But that job is kind of looming back here, like you need it. This is the month, not gonna lie, to be a little delusional when it comes to believing in yourself and the miracles or blessings that have happened. So be delusional when it comes to your desires, your wants, your manifestations, your dreams. I ain't even really got no cards out here, y'all. We channeling and talking. Now, the last week of April, like I said, we have that. We also have a Pluto stationing retrograde the day before the next new moon at the end of April. So it is a lot of powerful, life changing energy that is. I really just feel like when we head out of April, April is pulling us back in the catapult. It's pulling us back, it's stretching us back, it's stretching us back into time to show us these few little things that we have to let go of before it just shoots us forward. And as we go through the rest of the year, you're not going to believe how stuff changes so quickly. When you look back and they're saying October, when you look back in October of this year, as we are going into the last quarter of the year, you're going to look back and be like, dude, I really got this far in 6 months. Yes. Keep in mind that last new moon of the month is also a partial solar eclipse, and eclipses affect 6 months before and after, and then we'll have another eclipse in the second week of May. So get ready, baby, because we portal hopping. All right. So I'm actually going to leave that right here. We are going to go into the extended at the link below if you want to join us. We are going to go a little more in depth with the cards as to what we can expect in love, career, finance, home life, all that good stuff. So if this is where you stop, thank you for watching this far. Please make sure to like and subscribe. And if you're going to the extended, go ahead and click that link, and I'll see you there in a minute.